Okay, so I already have my base done, which is my foundation and everything. I don't have my contour and blush and all that done yet. We will go through that. But I do have my base done, my eyebrows. So we are going to be starting off with Roll, which is that nice orange color, because I want that nice warm gradient effect to the eye. So that's exactly what we're going for. So I'm going to just put Roll all in the crease. Blend it out really good. So that's Roll. Then we're going to be going in, same brush, we're going to be going in with Saddle. Still a warm color, it's a little bit darker than Roll. Instead of being straight orange, it's like a warm brown. So I'm putting that in the crease as well, but I'm kind of bringing it a little bit further down. So there is that, and of course we'll be going back and doing more blending. So now I am going to take my jumbo eye pencil from NYX, and this is in Black Bean. I'm just going to take any synthetic brush. I just have just this flat brush here, and I'm just going to get a little bit on the brush, and then we are going to go all over the lid. We don't want to go past the crease because we don't want to look like we got punched in the eye. So we are going to keep it the darkest at the lash line. What I like to do is I like to leave just a little tiny section on this inner corner, kind of blank, so it doesn't completely close off the eye, and we'll put like a little bit of a highlighter right there. And of course this does not have to be perfect because we are going to be blending it out. So that's what I have right now. And then I am going to take my 217 from MAC, and we are just gonna kind of lightly blend out this edge. Just really want to make sure that you have no harsh lines. If that means a couple extra minutes of blending, then so be it. So just so you have a nice dark base. Now we are going to go in with Carbon. And I'm just using my MAC 242. Just a small brush just to really make sure that the product gets packed on there. And then I'm going to just press this all where we put that Black Bean. And then again, I'm just going in with my 217 and buffing out that line. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of brown script, and we are going to kind of blend out that black. Now, like I said, it is okay if you overlap that black. You can always go in and keep adding on the black, but you don't want to drag it up anymore. So keep it as much under the crease as possible. And then I'm going to go back in with my E40 and just blend a little more. And then going. That's really basically all this eye is. It's just a lot of blending. And then this is the final time that I'm going to go in with the Carbon, just to intensify that black. Okay, and now we are going to, on this inner corner, I kind of left it a little blank. I don't know if you can see that. I am going to grab a really tiny brush. I'm going to be using the Real Technique accent brush and MAC's Shroom eyeshadow. Really pretty highlight. And I'm going to go right on that inner corner and just kind of touch it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with my 217. Just really lightly blend it out, just so it's not like bam in your face. Okay, so next is gel eyeliner and lashes. I'm going to do that off camera because it's just a little bit easier and it saves a little bit more time. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have my liner and lashes done. So now another important step is to rim your entire eye with black. You don't want, like, especially the top part, you don't want any gaps in between the black and your lashes to see that like flesh gap. I don't know how to explain it, but you don't want it. So I'm just taking my chromographic pencil in black from MAC and completely tightlining my eye, going all the way in. And then I'm also going to bring it on the bottom. I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush, and while the eyeliner is still kind of wet, I'm gonna just try and drag it down just a little bit. Kind of smudge it out a little bit. Just like that. I'm gonna take another pencil brush and I'm going to go in with brown script. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to again run that along my lower lash line. Sorry if you see my mirror poking in and out, but I have to have like a mirror like right here, so just like so. And then we can do our bottom mascara. I swear I can't put mascara on like a grown person. So what we're gonna do is just let that dry. A tip, I think I've said it in a couple of my videos, a tip, if you get mascara like anywhere on your face, do not touch it while it's still wet because it's just gonna get even worse. Let it dry and then flake it off with a Q-tip. So that's what we're gonna do, we're gonna let it dry. I am going to zoom you guys out now and we are going to continue the rest of the face because our eyes are done. So, okay, so please ignore. So, we are going to continue the face. So with eyes this sultry, you want the attention to kind of be on the eyes. So I'm not going to go too crazy with the face. I am, you can see I'm looking a little flat, so I am going to bring a little bit of dimension in color back into my face. And of course, we are going to be using our Refine Golden bronzer by MAC to just give us a nice just bring a little bit of color back into those cheekbones. So I am bringing it up on the temple. You can even skip blush altogether, which I've done, and just use like a nice bronzer to give you a little bit of color. But I think I am gonna bring a little bit of color into the cheeks today. And then we are going to be using, I don't want to use anything crazy. Whoops. Get back in there. I think I'm going to use Melba again. I just love Melba because it just, this is the palette that I gravitate towards. I do have other blush palettes and more blushes by MAC, but this palette, these three colors down here, I just will go with anything, and I feel like Melba definitely goes with anything. So I'm just gonna place that on the cheeks and bring it back towards the hairline. You guys ever wonder why I have a lot of MAC stuff and I use a lot of MAC stuff? I'm not in any way sponsored by them. I do buy it with my own money, but I do work for MAC, so that is why. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before, but that's why. So that's pretty much it for the face. I'm not going to contour the nose. I'm not going to do any of that. But I am going to address these bad boys. So I'm going to run over them. With the brush that I used for my foundation. And with a little bit of powder, just to mute out the color of my lips a little bit. And I am going in with MAC's with MAC Spice lip liner.